Hi everybody, Colleen here with Colleen Beauty and Fashion. I'm so excited. Today is day number 1 of Colleen's countdown to Christmas. And I want you all to know that Christmas is the holiday that we celebrate here in my home in Canada. There are many holidays going on during this winter season, and I want to wish each and every one of you the best holiday season ever. I hope you have happiness and health and lots of time with your family and friends. So, to get on with it, today is day number 1, and as you probably read in the thumbnail, I am featuring a product today, a makeup product that I'm going to demonstrate for you. And during my countdown, I'll have different things every day. It might be fashion, it might be makeup, it might be Christmas decorating, but it'll be something that has a holiday theme to it. So you can expect lots of new fashion, lots of glamour, lots of fun decorating the house, and just hanging out with family and friends, a little bit of vlogging as well. So that's what's coming up. I hope you enjoy it. If you aren't a subscriber already, please consider subscribing. And if you like this video, please like it, give it a thumbs up. Let's get on with it. I want to show you this fabulous Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. So here we go then. Look at this packaging and how beautiful it is. Can you believe it? I am such a sucker for things like this. I don't know if the camera picks it up, but this is very sparkly. The packaging is very sparkly, and it's this beautiful mushroom taupe color. So I have to tell you, I've been using it for a while, and so this isn't a brand new unboxing or anything, but I did want to share it with you because, first of all, I want to bust the myth that mature eyelids can't wear shimmer, because I don't believe that's true. And so I'm going to show you, not swatched on my arm, directly on my eyelids, so that you can see how these shadows look on mature eyelids. And mine are mature, believe me. So let's take a look inside. Here we go. Now there is, of course, a mirror. So let me kind of pack that up for you. And there's the palette. Now you can see, of course, that I've been using it. Many are dipped into. There is a little protective cover that comes on it. There they are in all their glory. You can see I particularly like this one right here, which is called Haus, I believe. So basically I'm going to swatch them all as a one and done. And then at the end of this video, I will do a glamorous look for you with an outfit and everything. So stay tuned for that, and let's get going on this beautiful palette. So I've moved in a little bit closer, as you can see. Now, my plan for this is I've got most of my makeup on. I've got my lovely Chanel Sublimage that I use every day, although I will be trying some new foundations during this Christmas countdown, so stay tuned for that. But I didn't put anything on my eyes. There's no primer. There's nothing on there because I wanted you to see how they truly look. Just, with nothing on, no assistance, no tricks. So that's what we're going to do. And I have to start at the very top and just go, I think I'll go across this way. And I'm going to put one color on each eyelid and then show you, okay? Here we go with number 1, swatching. So the lighter one, the one on this eye, is Rose Quartz. And this one is called Royale. So I'm going to come in nice and close so you can see them. I think they both work well as a one and done. This one, a little bit deeper, has some beautiful, I hope you can see it, shimmer to it. Perfect for the holiday season. So I really like that one. I haven't used it a whole lot yet, but I do plan on using it quite a bit for the holidays coming up. So let's move on to the next one. I have to go wash this off with makeup remover and then I'll come back. So here we go with the second set. I should have mentioned I'm not worrying about fallout, but there is fallout with this palette, but it's worth it because the shades are so beautiful. But you can see underneath here. I'm not worrying about that right now because you can always go back in and put your concealer on at the end, which is what I always recommend. So when you see me do the full look at the end, you will see that I use the concealer at the end. We'll do a nice glam look at the end. But these two colors, this one is Haze, which is a color I adore. I've been using it all the time as a one and done. It's a beautiful kind of taupey, mushroomy, frosty, not frosty, that's the wrong term, shimmery color. And this one is Rose Fire. This one, more copper one here, Rose Fire. Beautiful. I just love it too. Much more orangey, bronzy, but you know, with the right look, it's with the right clothing that you're wearing, whatever, another stunning shade. So there you go, those two. So here are the next two shades. One is a matte. That's this one here. It's called Sunrise. This is Sunrise. This is a matte. And this one, the very dark one, gotta get my glasses, is called Nova. Now this is the first time I put this on my eyelid. It's very deep. So I think it works as a one and done. Beautiful color too. And the other thing I wanted to mention to you is, although they may look a little crepey right now, remember I have no primer on. And what I found with these shadows is they kind of melt and get really lovely and kind of mellow out a little bit over time. So you'll see that when I do the glam look today. I'll leave it on for a couple of hours and then I'll come back and show you, because it really softens into something really, really beautiful. So stay tuned for that. Okay, so next we have Heavenly, which is this one right here. Very light, the lightest one in the whole palette, you can see here. It's more, I would say, a highlighter or an inner corner, beautiful on the inner corner, or maybe a topper shade. Not so much to stand on its own, I wouldn't think. This one, this beautiful shade, is called Element. It's a bit of a burgundy like the other Royale, less purple and less shimmery. So you can see, again, another lovely shade for the holidays. So now we have two matte colors. This one is called Ashes. And I would say it's the transition shade in this palette. I used a brush. It's the only one I'm going to use a brush on to show you, because it is to me a transition shade, and I will be using it in the glam look as the transition shade. So that's that one. And then over here we have Dune, which is a very deep kind of cranberry color. Again, another matte, and would easily play into a very glamorous smoky eye look. You could see that for sure, I think. So the final two are deep shades. The first one, this kind of mushroom deep color here, deep taupe, I guess you would say, is called Nocturne. Very pretty. I hadn't tried it before, but I actually do like it. It's quite more subtle than it looks in the pan. You can see it here. I thought it would be much deeper than it is, but I quite like it actually. And the last one is called Noble, the final shade right here that I'm swatching for you on my eyelids. Noble is this one here. This one here. Quite a deep shade, you can see. And it's a matte. So that's it. So that's all of them. I think every single one of them is beautiful. I think that you could wear multiple looks with this palette. But right now, I'm going to change my outfit. I'm going to put on something a little bit more holiday, and we're going to do a glamorous eye makeup look with this beautiful palette. Okay, so here we go then. I've changed my top to a more festive holiday top. I think you can see it's got some lovely silver and white and burgundy and ombre down into black. So I love the kind of cranberry kind of purpley colors in here. So I think that's what I'll pick up in my eyeshadow look. Now, I did kind of wipe the slate clean. I took off this Rare Beauty liquid blush, which is in the color Joy. This cute little mini I got in my Sephora Holidays Must Have Makeup kit, which I believe is sold out now. So apologies about that, but I'll link the actual full-size one down below if you're interested. It's a beautiful, beautiful peachy pink color. And I'm going to switch it up to another Rare Beauty liquid blush called Believe. So here it is. Here's the Believe. Now, I bought this, I believe, during my 30 products in 30 days, which is very similar to what this Christmas series is going to be like, because I did a product every single day. There's a playlist for it. And this was one of the ones that was featured. And I mentioned in that video And I'm going to mention to you here, this is highly, highly pigmented, the Joy color as well. So what I do is I put a little on my hand, and then I put it on the sponge, and then I tap it on. Otherwise, I find I just get too much, and you have to blend really quickly. But when you do it this way, I find it turns out nice and subtle. And today I'm filming in almost sunlight. It's so bright in my filming room here, which is also my bedroom. So everything is at its full glory. There we go. So that's the blush. So this time when I do the eye look, I am going to use a primer. This is the Jason Wu. I haven't talked about this yet. I bought it a while ago and have been using it. It's very good primer, like it really holds things, but you can see it's very white. So that's good and it's bad. It's good because, and you also need very, very little of it. As with all things that can be overpowering, I start off with it on my hand, and then I just take a little bit up, and then I tap it on my eye. I have my makeup mirror right here. I'll link down below. It's a great makeup mirror from Fancy. Great holiday gift. So there you can see. Now it's very white, so you're going to have to cover it up. But that's a good thing and a bad thing, like I said. You should definitely know where to put your eyeshadow. So I'm going to start off, as I mentioned before, with this shade called Ashes that I think is a great transition shade. So I'm just going to use that. And I'm going to blend it up into my crease. You see? And don't worry about any fallout or anything at this point, because we'll clean that all up in the end. We'll blend everything together. I have small hooded eyes, so I take the color up right into and up slightly above the crease, and I use these BK Beauty brushes for small hooded eyes. I'll link them down below. I think they're key because they're smaller. The shape is more conducive to getting the color in, if you have small eyes, into where you need it without it exploding all over the place. So that's why I really like them. So there's our transition shade, our first shade. Now I'm going to go with these two colors here because I think they match my top nicely with the gray and the burgundy. So these first two, which are the first two I swatched for you earlier, these are Rose Quartz and this is Royale. So I'm going to do Rose Quartz first in the inner corner. So this is the BK Beauty 203. I'm going to use it to put the color on my lid. There we go. There's Rose Quartz on there. Okay, next I'm going to use the 207, which I call my little tapping brush. And I like it because it really concentrates the color in one area. So when you're doing really deep color in the corner, outer corner, this is the one that I use. So I'm going to use this for the Royale color. The makeup mirror comes with a little pop-off magnifier. So sometimes when I'm getting close in, I like to use it so I can see exactly what I'm doing. Now I can see I've gotten a little bit of fallout, so I'm just going to take this big fluffy brush and I don't end up with a huge mess at the end. So next I'm going to take this beautiful light color Heavenly and I'm going to press it into the corner of my eyes here. Gives a little bit of shimmer and light bounce out of the corner of your eyes. Use as a liner with this little BK Beauty. Look at how cute and little it is. Works great as a liner brush. So I'm going to use the color Noble and kind of smoke it out a little bit here. Again, using the magnifier so I can see. My background noise is my grandson, and he's playing his games. He's home from school today, and he likes to jump up and down. It's the most amazing thing. He can play video games and jump up and down at the same time. It's quite stunning. I can't even play the game, never mind jump up and down while I do it. I'll shoot some footage of him doing it and add it to my next vlog that I'm doing called the Nana Diaries. It's about my new life being a full-time kind of nana and living with my son and my grandson now, but it's the cutest thing. I don't know how he does it, honestly. So once you get your eyeliner on where you want it, you can smoke it out with this 204 brush. So I'm just going to kind of go over it, soften the line a little bit, smoke it out. And that's our eyeshadow look. Now we're going to go in and correct everything. I'll do that off camera. I'll put some mascara on. I'll change my lipstick and I'll come back and I'll show you the final look. So here we go then. Here is my finished look, my finished eye look from the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. This is the Rose Metallics, and I think it goes quite well with this top. And I changed my earrings and redid my makeup a little bit, changed my lipstick. Everything will be listed down below. But this I think is a nice top, and with a pair of black pants or a black skirt you could wear it for entertaining at home or going out for dinner during the holiday season. It's not your typical holiday colors, I guess, but it's very shimmery and sparkly, so I think it works quite well. So now I'm going to go away for a couple hours. I'm going to let this eye makeup and everything else blend in like I promised I would, and come back and show you how it kind of looks after it's melted in for a little bit. So stay tuned. So here we go then. This is about an hour later. You can see I took off my fancy top and I'm wearing my black sweater because I was working in the kitchen and things. So, but let me show you the eye makeup because I want you to see how it's kind of melded together now. So here we go. Can you see the difference? It's kind of like I did go back in and blend it again with a brush, but time gives it a little bit of a nice mellow look as well. So I really appreciate that about this palette. So also I should mention that I was wearing the vinyl lip from Maybelline, and I've eaten lunch and it's been a couple, so it does last quite a while. Not as long as I think other people were raving about, but this is the color I'm wearing, and it is a pretty good long-lasting liquid lipstick, I would have to say. So thanks for watching this video, and as always, if you liked it, please like and subscribe. We're building a beautiful community of women from all over the world, and especially at the holiday season when we have time to kind of relax a little bit and celebrate with our loved ones. It's a great time to reflect on the past year and how blessed and lucky we are. And this channel is all about beauty, beauty, and celebrating our blessings, how lucky we are, and especially at this time of year. So if all of that interests you, please like and subscribe. So here's Miss Bonnie to say goodbye, as we always do. She was sleeping in the closet. Kind of weird. Anyway, she wants to ask Santa Claus for a diamond or rhinestone. She's not getting diamonds. A rhinestone collar for Christmas. But I kind of promised that when we hit 500 subscribers. So we're not there yet. So I don't know. I'm torn. What should I do? Anyway, but she definitely needs a new collar. Look at this ugly old worn out thing. So, you feeling okay? Want to say bye-bye? Bye-bye, people. Bye-bye, people. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.